What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Manny Pacquiao and Marrio Barrios in the news. Hall of Famer Manny Pacquiao, that is. All right, if you guys don't know, Manny Pacquiao is set to fight Marrio Barrios July 19th of this year. All right, summer fight. So, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. I gotta get into the article, and then I gotta give you my opinion about this, man. So just stay tuned for the article, and I also want you guys to comment. I gotta hear you guys' opinion on this too, because this is it's kind of crazy to me, but we'll talk about it. All right, so shout out to ESPN.com. It says Pacquiao in retirement to face Barrios for WBC belt. All right, it says boxing superstar Manny Pacquiao will end his nearly 4-year retirement to fight or to face Marrio Barrios for the WBC welterweight championship on July 19th in Las Vegas. Sources confirmed to ESPN on Thursday. The fight will be available via PBC on Prime Video pay-per-view. Pacquiao, who's now 46 years old, last fought in August 2021 when he lost a unanimous decision against Yordenis Ugas for the WBA welterweight championship. After the loss, Pacquiao announced his retirement on social media to focus primarily on his political career. But boxing's first and only 8-division world champion has kept an eye on the sport that made him a household name. Rumors of his return have circulated over the past year. In July 2024, Pacquiao competed in an exhibition boxing match against kickboxer Rukia Okamikabika at Super Rising 3. Pacquiao's name has been tied to return to fight Barrios since late last year. At last week's Canelo Alvarez-William Skull fight in Saudi Arabia, WBC President Mauricio Sulaimán told Boxing King Media that the plan was for Barrios to defend his title against Manny Pacquiao in the summer, while also noting Pacquiao has already been cleared to compete by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The WBC has written the rules that state the former champion has allowed to request a title fight after coming out of retirement. I'm gonna speak on all that, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. It says at this time, Marrio Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. Sulaimán said that's a tremendous fight. Pacquiao is set to be inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame next month. He is also in the midst of a close Senate race in the Philippines, where he previously served as a senator from 2016 to 2022. According to Brunch Boxing, Pacquiao won't formally announce his return to boxing until after the election on May 12th, but all signs and sources point to Pacquiao's announcement being a formality as his return to boxing is imminent. Fighting out of San Antonio, Barrios, who has the record of 29-2 with 18 knockouts, last fought Abel Ramos on the undercard of Jake Paul's decision win over Mike Tyson. He won the WBC interim title in September 2023 when he outpointed Ugas and was elevated to the full champion in June 2024 when Terence Crawford was designated as the WBC champion in recess after he moved up to 154 to face Israel Madrimov. Barrio has only two losses has come to Gervonta Davis and Keith Thurman. The co-main event will be a rematch with unified junior middleweight champion Sebastian Fundora, who has the record of 22-1 with 14 knockouts, and Tim Tszyu, who has the record of 25-2 with 18 knockouts. The two previously met March 30th, 2024. Tszyu was originally scheduled to face Thurman, but injury forced Thurman out less than 2 weeks before the scheduled date. Fundora stepped up on short notice replacement and won a split decision in the upset. TGB Promotions currently has T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas on hold for July 19th, but Lady Gaga's Mayhem Ball tour is being promoted for July 16, 17, and 18, which probably would move the fight to neighboring MGM Grand Garden Arena, where Pacquiao has made his stateside debut and won his first major title against Lakaluka Lebueda on June 23rd, 2001. All right, man, so let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, so listen, man, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my opinion on this. Now, first and foremost, I don't know how the PBC pulls strings like this. I mean, obviously, maybe because maybe more than likely it's the name of Manny Pacquiao or whatnot. But it's like, bro, Like, the PBC is king. They're like the kings of like getting you a shot after a loss. But furthermore, let's talk about, man, like, I don't think that that's fair. All right, I don't think that that's right. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, nothing comes out of this fight, nothing positive in my opinion, other than the fact that Manny Pacquiao coming to win a belt off of a 4-year layoff, right? Anything else is just gonna be like, whatever. Cause here's my thing. First and foremost, bro, Pacquiao, it's not even on top of the fact that he's coming off of a 4-year layoff. The dude is coming off of a loss to Ugas, all right? A guy that Marrio Barrios, beat fairly easily. And you mean to tell me now? Granted, listen, I'm definitely gonna be honest with you. I thought Abel Ramos won his fight against Marrio Barrios. I feel like Abel Ramos should be the champion for the WBC belt. I'll definitely be honest about that. So it was a poor performance, but at the end of the day, I think he got a draw. But it is what it is. I'm just. I don't like this. I don't like this fight. I don't like this idea. Let me see. I believe actually both fighters have beaten the fighter that's beaten each fighter. And by that I mean Manny Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman obviously beat Marrio Barrios. And I know obviously it doesn't mean anything, but I'm just throwing out there it's kind of funny in a way, but Manny Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman beat Marrio Barrios. Marrio Barrios beat Ugas. Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao. All right. But here's the thing, though, man. Why in the world does Pacquiao deserve a title shot on his first fight back after a 4-year layoff? This shows boxing politic at its best, bro. Because it's no way that you can justify that, especially if I'm like ranked number 1 to fight for the title, and I've done everything to put myself in position. Now I gotta wait again because this dude just decides to come back off of a 4-year layoff, and all of a sudden I gotta wait now because of that. Like, bro, I would be pissed if I was, ranked high in the organization, but that's what the WBC does, Furthermore, bro, I don't really okay, if Marrio Barrios beats Pacquiao, then what? Then what, bro? Because, I mean, Pacquiao definitely, the first time I saw Pacquiao start to slip a lot, obviously besides the knockout with Marquez, but when I really saw his athleticism and all that start to decline was during the Keith Thurman fight. That's when I really saw it on the second half. I've never seen Pacquiao start to fade out, and he was fading out in the second half. And he definitely looked like a shell of himself against Ugas or whatnot. So I just, if Marrio Barrios beats Pacquiao, what is that gonna do? It does absolutely nothing for Marrio Barrios in my opinion, because I always state this: when you're doing when you're dissecting a resume, it's not all about when you fight somebody. I mean, it's not all about who you fight. It's about when you fight them as well. And fighting Pacquiao, a 46-year-old Pacquiao, on a 4-year, is he? No, Pacquiao's not what How old is Pacquiao? Actually, he is 46 years old. Wow. Okay. Well, a 46. You what is that gonna do for you get no credit for that. You get absolutely no credit for beating a 46-year-old 4-year layoff Manny Pacquiao. And then if Pacquiao beat Barrios, then what? Because I mean, I know for a plumb fact that Pacquiao ain't gonna fight no damn Jerian Ennis. What is he gonna do? Could he fight Devin Haney? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just think that's just it's a weird fight, because it's either way it goes, it's what happens next is not going to be, because that's what boxing is about. It's not just about what happens, it's about what happens next, and what happens next for each fighter is just, I don't know, it's just weird or whatnot. I don't like the fight. I would much rather Marrio Barrios fight the Conor Benns, the Devin Haney's of the world. I'd rather for Manny Pacquiao to retire, because it's bro, I mean, I get it, bro. He wants to come back. He has the hunger for it. I mean, once a fighter, always a fighter. But it's dude, Pacquiao, what do you have to prove at this point? Even if you become that, don't get it twisted. All right, that is impressive to take time off, retire, then come back in your first fight and fight for a world title and become a champion again off of a 4-year layoff. But that while that's impressive, it's like, bro, it's not like you coming back beating up on Jerron Ennis. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're coming back, you know, so you do get credit for beating the champion. I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, yeah, it was Marrio Barrios, though, who we all perceive as the weakest link of the champions. And that's no disrespect. That's just what it is. All right. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who do you see winning this fight? Do you want to see this fight? But what do I know? ...